It goes without saying that a proposal is a big step in any relationship. And when offering a lifetime of commitment to another person, some people like to go above and beyond to make the moment incredibly romantic, by hiring a full-on band, say, or through popping the question at a special destination. Often, too, the request of marriage comes totally out of the blue for the one being proposed to. That may have been the case when Michael Kent and Fiona Newlands were in the northern European nation of Iceland, on a trip that Kent had decided to make even more memorable. Yes, when the British couple were wandering around the capital of Reykjavik, Kent got down on one knee, and their surroundings couldn't have been more picture perfect. Newlands and Kent got engaged surrounded by snow on a quiet street and under a bell made up of fairy lights. Little did Kent and Newlands know at the time, however, that they had company, a stranger who immortalized the proposal by taking a snap of the proceedings. Indeed, the couple were initially so overwhelmed that they didn't notice the photographer. It was only when she approached them that they realized she'd been there the whole time. And graciously, the mystery woman offered to share her image with the newly engaged pair of social media to find the person in question. He posted on Facebook, "Dear Internet, last night I proposed to Fiona Newlands in Iceland. A random woman took our picture. As it happened, we didn't know she was there. In the aftermath, I didn't take the lady's contact details and I'm worried I gave her the wrong email." Kent went on to say that it would just be a nice surprise to get the photo, although it wouldn't be the end of the world if he didn't. "If we could find that picture, it'd be incredible," he wrote. And he added in reference to a photo of the street where the proposal had taken place. "Below is the scene of the crime. If we can't find the picture, that's life, I guess. I'm still very lucky." As a result, then, Kent decided to take his quest onto Twitter, tagging a handful of accounts from Iceland in his plea to help on the social media site. And thankfully, the tweet caught the right eyes, since one Twitter user replied to say that they recognized just who Kent was looking for. They wrote, "I know this woman. Her name is Jessica Arbo." Kent's delight shone through, too. He replied, "Jessica Arbo, oh my God, thank you so much." Bo, who was originally from Wisconsin, had been a resident in Iceland for 7 years at the time when the photograph had been taken. And on her way home from the pub on the evening of the proposal, she'd come across Kent and Newlands standing in the snow. In fact, it had been the snow that had initially charmed Bo and led her to get her camera out. Then from nowhere, Kent and Newlands had walked into view. He'd gotten onto one knee and Bo had taken her shot of the pair. And Bo later admitted that she'd been overwhelmed to witness the proposal. She told Today, "I can't say I was more excited than them, but I was pretty excited," she carried on. "I was just standing there in shock thinking, is this happening? Is this what I think it is?" It was surreal. It was like a scene from a movie. "Sometimes you're just in the right place at the right time," Bo added. She also recalled seeing Kent's hands shaking when he passed on his contact details, adding, "The man's hands were trembling as he entered his email address on my phone." Then, when she'd gotten home, Bo had tried to email Kent the picture. Ultimately, though, the message had failed to send, and that setback left the snapper disheartened, not least because the couple had seemed so thrilled to receive the photo. Bo told Today, "I kind of panicked, thinking, oh God, they were so excited to have this photo, and now they're not going to get it." But that didn't stop her from sharing the image with the world via her personal Instagram account. As for accompaniment to the scene, Bo wrote a caption that read, "So this was a special night. I was leaving Bravo after a few happy Friday beers and snapping some pics of the lovely falling snow with Hallgrímskirkja Church in view up Skólavörðuástígur on my usual way home when this couple got engaged on the spot." Bo went on saying, "I gave them a moment and then asked if they would like to have this picture as a memento. The man's hands were trembling as he entered his email address on my phone, and I got some nice hugs of appreciation. Sometimes you're just in the right place at the right time." And perhaps inevitably, Bo received her fair share of praise for the update. One commenter wrote to the photographer, for instance, "I'm sure they appreciated your business. Beautiful moment to capture." Someone who knew Kent even found their way to post. They said, "Michael's my godson. All my friends and family that I have told about this had seen the photo and some had seen it on TV. Many thanks." Bo was struck, too, by the impact that the image and its backstory had seemingly had on others. That wasn't something that she had previously experienced, perhaps because, as she told Today, she primarily uploads silly pictures or slice-of-life photos to Instagram. By way of explanation for the incredible reception the photos received then, Bo said to Today, "Amidst everything that's happening in the world right now, it's just nice to see a little humanity happening. And I think that's a big part of why the image has been picked up and spread as widely as it has." And Kent's efforts eventually had their reward, as he and his fiancée got to meet Bo again. He posted a snap of the get-together on Instagram too, with the caption, "Reunited with @JRBo, the photographer of the now infamous picture." Furthermore, Kent took to Facebook to express his elation at eventually finding the mystery photographer. There he wrote, "I can't believe what's happened. The woman who took the picture of me proposing to Fiona in the street posted it online after I put my email in wrong the other night. Through me posting on Twitter, we were reunited with the photo. I can't believe it." When Today later asked Kent and Newlands whether they would invite Bo to their wedding, Kent laughed and said that they hadn't even decided on a date yet. He added, "Honestly, we don't know what we're going to do, but of course she's more than welcome if she can make it." Conversely, in 2015, Bo was asked by the BBC if she was expecting to be a big part of the day. And in response, she admitted that she would love to crash Kent and Newlands' wedding, randomly, just as she did taking the photo. But Kent and Newlands aren't the only couple to have had their proposal snapped by a stranger. In 2018, a similar story emerged of a photographer who captured a man popping the question to his girlfriend while the pair stood on a cliff edge at Yosemite National Park. More specifically, the two had been at Taft Point, one of the park's many landmarks. And this time around, Joshua DePel had taken the shot of the proposal, although he had actually been lying in wait to snap his friend Josh at the cliff edge. Upon having captured the image, however, DePel was eager to uncover the identity of the happy couple. And much as Kent had done when trying to find his own mystery photographer, the Michigan man went onto Facebook in order to begin the search. DePel posted on the social media network, "All right, Internet, I need your help. Help me find these two. This was taken at Taft Point in Yosemite National Park on October 6, 2018. I took this photo and would love for them to find it." Since the snapper made his request, moreover, the post has been shared more than 20,000 times. It's also received a staggering 12,000 reactions. Nor did some hesitate to comment on the beauty of the shot, with one Facebook user writing, "Congrats, this must be every photographer's dream photo." Then, just days after the initial plea was made, DePel announced that he had discovered the identities of the couple. He explained on Facebook, "Update, I found them. Everyone meet Charlie Bear and his fiancée, Melissa, the happy couple that was out on the point in my Taft Point proposal. In short, I captured the second proposal, the more special and official one, in Charlie's words." DePel continued, "Huge congratulations to you. I wish I was able to meet you in person and hug you. I'm glad I finally found you to share this special moment with you. Thanks for being so awesome, and maybe one day we'll finally meet in person." The online community joined DePel, too, in celebrating the couple's happy news. One commenter wrote, for instance, "Congratulations, Charlie and Melissa. What a blessing for you that Matthew DePel captured your special moment in that fabulous photograph. Well done, Matthew." Meanwhile, another simply said, "This makes me so happy." Not everyone had initially been so enchanted with the image, however. One individual even admitted that they had previously had reservations about the photo's authenticity, not least because the couple seemed to have been improperly dressed for hiking. Meanwhile, before DePel posted his update, news broke about a pair who had been found dead at the bottom of Taft Point. A Facebook commenter therefore pointed out that the viral nature of the image may have encouraged the tragic couple to themselves head to Taft Point. And sadly, the two people who passed away after their Yosemite adventure weren't the only ones to have died at the park in 2018. When speaking to San Francisco-based station KPIX in the aftermath of the accident, Yosemite spokesperson Scott Gettiman revealed that the number of fatalities for that year were now in double figures. But fortunately, no harm had come to the couple whom DePel had captured on film. And many people pose on Taft Point without incident, according to the photographer. It's a super popular place in Yosemite, really popular for engagements, proposals, and weddings, he said to CNN. There were at least 3 or 4 different brides and grooms up there doing their post-wedding photos. So it's definitely not an uncommon thing to see up there. All in all then, both DePel and Kent's guests appear to have had happy endings. And the two stories seem to each have shared moral too. Regardless of any drawbacks to social media, it nevertheless retains the potential to bring unlikely people together.